Welcome back, coin hunters, treasure seekers, and curious minds from all over the world. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of a humble little coin that might just surprise you with its history and potential value. That's right, we're talking about the 1996 United Kingdom 2p coin. At first glance, it may look like just another copper coin rolling around in your change jar. But if you look closer, you might be holding a piece of British numismatic history. So grab your magnifying glass, because this small coin has a big story to tell, and maybe even a bigger price tag. Let's take a journey back in time to understand the roots of the 2p coin. The 2p coin, introduced in 1971 during decimalisation in the UK, has become one of the most recognized coins in British currency. It may not be flashy like the gold sovereigns or as mysterious as rare silver shillings, but it holds a steady place in the pockets and purses of millions. Now, the 1996 2p coin falls into an interesting period of British coinage. During the 90s, the Royal Mint was making subtle changes to its coinage, experimenting with different alloys and designs, all while preparing for future modernization. While the obverse, the side featuring the portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, maintained continuity, the reverse, which shows the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, carried deep heraldic meaning. Beneath it, the motto reads, Ich diene, which is German for I serve. This design has been used since 1971, but the historical context goes back centuries, tied to the Prince of Wales's title and the tradition of British royal symbolism. So what exactly does the 1996 2p coin look like? Let's break it down. It is made of bronze, weighs 7.12 grams, and measures 25.91 millimeters in diameter. It features the third definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf, where Her Majesty is wearing the George IV state diadem. This portrait was used from 1985 until 1997. Now here's something really interesting. In 1992, the Royal Mint began phasing out bronze and replacing it with copper-plated steel. However, in 1996, most 2p coins were still struck in the traditional bronze alloy, but with far fewer minted than in previous years. The mintage for 1996 2p coins was just over 166 million, which may sound like a lot, but in coin collecting terms, it's far from the most common, especially when you factor in the number of coins that have since been damaged, lost, or melted down over time. Now you may be asking, what makes the 1996 2p coin valuable? The answer is not always about rarity alone. Collectors look for condition, historical context, metal content, and even minting errors. That's right, minting errors. Some 1996 2p coins have been reported with off-center strikes, doubled lettering, and unusual surface blemishes. These errors, while rare, are incredibly desirable among collectors. A standard 1996 2p might be worth a few pence, but an error coin in pristine uncirculated condition? That's where the real value lies. Add to that the nostalgia factor. Many people are starting to collect coins from the 90s as keepsakes from their childhood or as part of a modern British history collection. That emotional connection drives demand, especially for coins in excellent condition. Let's talk money, real-world market value. As of now, the average circulated 1996 2p coin might fetch around 10 pence to £1 in coin fairs or online marketplaces. Not too exciting, right? But don't click away just yet. Things get much more interesting when we move into UNC, uncirculated, and proof coin territory. Uncirculated examples can sell for £2 to £5, depending on the buyer and platform. But collectors who manage to find a 1996 proof set, coins minted to an exceptional finish and usually sold in presentation cases, can find themselves holding something worth £10 to £25 or more. If the coin features a verified minting error or is certified in near-perfect condition by a grading service like NGC or PCGS, that value could skyrocket to £50 or even £100 or beyond. On eBay and collector forums, we've seen examples of 1996 2p coins selling for surprising amounts, especially when bundled with other coins from the same era. Some lucky sellers even hit £200 plus when selling collections that feature rare die varieties or attractive toning. So, how do you know if your 1996 2p coin is worth money? First, inspect the coin closely. Look for signs of a minting error, double letters, missing detail, off-center strikes, or even coins that feel lighter or heavier than usual. These may be signs of an odd production anomaly. Next, check the coin's condition. Coins that look fresh from the mint, no scratches, no tarnishing, no wear, are the ones that attract serious buyers. These are graded as brilliant uncirculated or mint state, and that's where the money lives. If you're not sure, you can compare your coin to high-resolution images online, or better yet, take it to a reputable coin dealer or submit it for professional grading. It might cost a little, but for rare coins, it's often worth it. Now here's where it gets even more exciting: future value. As more of these coins disappear from circulation, and as nostalgia-driven collecting continues to rise, demand for coins from the 1990s is only expected to grow. We are entering a new golden age of modern coin collecting, where seemingly ordinary coins are becoming prized possessions. The 1996 2p may not be the rarest coin right now, but it is part of a transitional era in British coinage. That historical relevance, combined with potential scarcity in high grades, makes it one to watch for the future. It might not make you a millionaire, but it could definitely surprise you if you hold on to the right one. So next time you're sorting through your old change, don't just toss that copper coin aside. Take a closer look. The 1996 UK 2p coin may be small, but it's a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist, a new collector, or just someone who loves a good history lesson, this coin deserves a place in your story. If you found this video helpful or fascinating, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment below. Do you have a rare 2p coin hiding somewhere at home? Today, we're diving into one of the most overlooked coins in the United Kingdom, the humble 2p coin from the year 2005. It might not look like much at first glance, but some of these coins can be worth way more than just 2 pennies. In fact, some collectors are paying serious money for specific versions of this coin. So, is your 2005 2p coin a rare gem hiding in plain sight? Stick around, because we're going deep into the fascinating history, variations, collector demand, and current market value of the 2005 2p coin. You'll definitely want to check your change after this video. Part 1: Origins and Background. 115. Let's rewind a bit to understand where this coin comes from and why it's even a topic of conversation today. The 2p coin, or 2p, as it's officially called, was first introduced in 1971 when the UK decimalized its currency. The original coins were made of bronze, with the famous inscription, "New Pence," on them. That changed in 1982, when the wording was updated to 2p, and that's a small detail that will become important later on. Now fast forward to 2005. This was a year like many others for the Royal Mint. Millions of coins were struck, including the standard 2p coins we all know and use. But here's where things get interesting. Most people think all 2p coins are the same. But when you look closer, and I mean really close, you start to see differences that can change the entire value of the coin. Part 2: Design Details. 3 o'clock. Let's take a look at the 2005 2p coin's design. On the obverse, or the front of the coin, we have the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. It's a familiar image, one that appeared on coins from 1998 all the way to 2015. The Queen faces to the right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The inscription around the edge reads Elizabeth II DG Reg FD, followed by the date, 2005. On the reverse side, we see the badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, with a ribbon bearing the motto, Ich diene, which means, I serve, in German. This design was created by Christopher Ironside, a prominent coin designer whose work still appears on UK currency today. Now, here's where collectors really start to get excited. Part 3: Rare Variants. 445. Most 2005 2p coins are what we call standard issue. They're made from copper-plated steel and were minted in large numbers for circulation. But, and this is a big but, in certain rare cases, some of these coins have striking errors, or they may have been part of specially minted sets that were never meant to enter general circulation. Even more intriguingly, some collectors claim to have found coins from this year with the older, new pence wording instead of 2 pence, a design that was officially retired back in 1982. While it's extremely rare, a few error coins have slipped through the cracks over the years due to the Royal Mint reusing old dies by mistake. If you were to find a 2005 2p coin with new pence instead of 2 pence, that could potentially make your coin highly collectible and significantly more valuable than its face value. We're talking about serious collector interest. There's also the condition to consider. If your coin is uncirculated or in pristine mint condition, meaning no scratches, tarnishing, or wear, its value could be multiplied dramatically, especially to collectors who want the best specimens. Part 4 Market Value 715. So the big question is, what is a 2005 2p coin actually worth, in most cases? If you have a standard 2005 2p coin that's been in circulation and shows signs of wear, it's still worth just 2 pence. Sorry to say, that's the reality for the majority. But, and this is where things get exciting, if you have one in mint condition, from a Royal Mint brilliant uncirculated set, it can sell for around £1 to £3 depending on the condition and demand. That's already a 50 to 150 times increase from face value. Now, if you happen to have a rare error version, let's say one with the wrong reverse design or a misstrike, these can sometimes go for £50 to £100 or more, especially if certified by a grading service. There have been a few examples listed online where people are asking for even higher prices, up to £250 in some cases. But keep in mind, asking price is different from selling price. Still, that doesn't stop enthusiasts from trying their luck, and if a truly unique specimen came to light, say, a 2005 coin with the new pence inscription verified by experts, it could spark a bidding war in the numismatic community. Part 5 Collector Tips 930. Now, if you're a collector or just someone who wants to explore the possibility of turning everyday coins into valuable finds, here are a few tips. 1. Always check the date and wording on your coins. That small detail might make a huge difference in value. If it says, new pence, on a coin dated after 1982, especially 2005, you could be holding on to something very rare. 2. Look for uncirculated sets. The Royal Mint releases brilliant uncirculated and proof sets every year. These coins are struck with extra care and often maintain their condition better than those in circulation. 3. Use a magnifying glass. Errors and misstrikes are often hard to spot with the naked eye. Look for doubling, off-center strikes, and spelling issues. These flaws can skyrocket a coin's value. 4. Get your coin graded. If you think you have a valuable piece, consider sending it to a reputable coin grading service. A professionally graded coin is much easier to sell and commands a higher price. 5. Follow the market. eBay, auction houses, and collector forums are great places to see what similar coins are being sold for. Look for coins that have actually sold, not just listed, to get a realistic idea of value. Part 6 Final Thoughts 12 o'clock. So, is your 2005 2 pence coin a hidden treasure? The answer is, it could be. While most are common and worth just their face value, rare variations, errors, and uncirculated editions can fetch surprising amounts from collectors. The world of coins is full of surprises. A coin you've walked past for years, or one sitting in the bottom of a change jar, could turn out to be a rare gem. That's what makes coin collecting so exciting. It's like a modern-day treasure hunt where anyone can participate. So next time you empty your pockets or check the change tray in your car, take a closer look. That ordinary 2p might just be your ticket to something extraordinary. And remember, it's not always about getting rich. Sometimes it's about the thrill of the find, the story behind the coin, and the connection to history that makes coin collecting so rewarding. OUTRO 1330. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into rare coins, hidden treasures, and the stories behind everyday currency. Have you ever found a rare coin? Do you own a 2005 2p that might be worth more than its face value? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, keep hunting, stay curious, and happy collecting. Today, we're diving deep into the world of UK coins and uncovering the true story behind the 1988 2p coin, a coin you might overlook every day but could be sitting on top of a hidden treasure. So, grab a cuppa, settle in, and get ready, because by the end of this video, you'll be checking your change like never before. This is not your average pocket money story, this is the mystery, history, and real market value behind one of Britain's most intriguing modern coins. Let's get started. Let's rewind time to the year 1971, a monumental year for British currency. This was the year when the UK officially went decimal. Out with the old shillings and pence, and in with a new, simpler system. Among the first coins introduced was the 2p coin, large, copper-toned, and proudly bearing the phrase, "New pence." Fast forward to 1982, and a significant change occurred. The words "new pence" were replaced with "2p," marking a subtle but important evolution in the coin's design. Now here's where it gets interesting. By the year 1988, the Royal Mint had fully committed to the 2p inscription. But was there something special about the coins minted in 1988? Absolutely. Let's find out why collectors are hunting for specific variations and how this seemingly ordinary coin can be worth far more than its face value. At first glance, the 1988 2p coin might not seem out of the ordinary. It features the crown portcullis, a classic heraldic symbol associated with the Palace of Westminster, and on the obverse, it displays the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This portrait was used between 1985 and 1997 and is widely recognizable. Now, while millions of these coins were minted for circulation in 1988, not all coins are created equal. Some coins from this year were minted specifically for proof sets, brilliant uncirculated sets, or limited edition commemorative collections, and this is where the real value begins to emerge. Collectors are on the lookout for high-grade coins with sharp details, no scratches, and full luster. Those that look practically untouched since the day they were struck. But that's not all. There are also rare era coins from this period, coins that may have been struck with the wrong dies, off-center, or even mismatched inscriptions. While these are extremely rare, they are the true jackpots of coin collecting. So how rare is the 1988 2p? To be clear, millions were minted, so the standard circulated coin is generally not rare. But if you happen to own a brilliant uncirculated or proof version from a Royal Mint set, especially one in pristine condition, that's when you've got something valuable on your hands. Also, many collectors are looking for coins that complete yearly sets. The 1988 year is one of those sought-after years for people trying to collect every date in top condition. And because most 1988 2p coins entered circulation, finding one that is still perfect, untouched by the years, is getting harder and harder. Over time, coins wear down. But a coin in mint state, often graded MS65 or higher, can fetch a significantly higher price at auction. Now to the question everyone wants to know: how much is it actually worth? For a standard 1988 2p coin in circulated condition, its value is close to face value, around 2p or maybe a few pence more. However, things get spicy when we talk about brilliant uncirculated coins, proof coins, coins graded and certified by professional services, coins with minting errors. These types of 1988 2p coins can sell for £1 to £10, and sometimes even more depending on the quality and demand. A high-grade proof version from a 1988 proof set, especially in a protective case, can be worth £15 to £30 or more. And here's the kicker: error coins, especially with die clashes or incorrect inscriptions, have been known to sell for £100 or more. Depending on the rarity and interest from collectors, some sellers on online platforms list high-grade 1988 2p coins for up to £50 or £100, though actual sale prices depend on buyer demand. It's always a good idea to check eBay sold listings, not just current ones, to see what people are actually paying. Want to know if your 1988 2p coin is valuable? Here's what to look for. Condition: Is it scratched, worn, or dull? Or is it shiny and crisp? Uncirculated or proof coins are where the value lies. Mint errors. Flip the coin and look for off-center strikes, doubled images, or any strange marks. These are rare but worth checking. Set coins. If your coin came from a 1988 Royal Mint set, it's likely of higher quality. Keep the original packaging if you have it. Professional grading. For serious collectors, getting your coin professionally graded can increase its value and desirability. If you think you have a valuable 1988 2-pence coin, you have options. You can list it on eBay, but make sure to research similar items first. Contact coin dealers or numismatic shops. Join UK coin collecting groups on Facebook. Many collectors are active and ready to buy. Attend coin fairs or auctions, a great way to meet collectors and get your coin appraised. Always take clear, high-resolution photos and describe your coin accurately. If you're buying, be cautious of overpriced listings. Make sure you know what you're getting and always check the condition. So there you have it. The 1988 2-pence coin from the United Kingdom is more than just copper and curiosity. It's a window into the nation's monetary history, a piece of everyday heritage, and in some cases, a collectible that could be worth much more than 2 pence. Next time you find an old coin rattling around in your drawer, don't toss it aside. You could be holding a hidden gem. And remember, the world of coins is full of surprises. Some are just change. Others? They're treasures. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive into rare and valuable coins from around the world.